Okay, so I guess the next check is coming through. Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure that it's working. Okay, test. There we go. Good. Good. No crackly sounds. Good. Okay, looks like we're working now. Just gotta, get in here. Back up. Sound. Ploink. Okay. In the house. Okay, so now I got a setup here where actually I can, you know, have some fun here. Try to have some fun, and finally, oh my God, this streaming is. It's not for everybody, I'll tell you that. I don't even know if it's for me anymore. There's so much work to get it done. And I guess maybe it's my fault because I don't really get into it as much as I should. And I'm just trying to set everything up here. Hi, hey Ian, how you doing? Is everything sounding okay so far? I originally first had it going. Massive crackling and smacking and banging, and I just didn't want to put the viewers through that, my subscribers. Not that we're going to have a ton of people in here. I am running a clamp on my. I mean, I still don't have the chat coming up on the screen right now, but one good thing is that I can actually. I was able to get my tablet. I got it. Went to Amazon, picked up like a $20 clamp, big snaky, coily thing that I can twist and move around, and it's quite nice actually. It's quite neat, and I'm pretty happy with it. But hopefully the sound and everything is okay. Yeah, good as it can be. It should be hopefully coming through pretty good. I know I don't need my quality very good. I just need to see the chat, so I don't need my video quality good. I just need to be able to see everything. Yes, I haven't been. You know, actually, I was off the entire week, and let's get this restarted because I missed a bit of time there. Beautiful. I haven't done this track yet. Just getting into it today, and beautiful track. I didn't realize. I don't think it's been in the lineup for very long. I'm not sure. So anyway, I'm gonna go out, do a couple of laps and see what this car is doing. I'm not in the Rift. So, and of course, I haven't, been falling behind in my wheel time, so I think that's, going to play a little part, but we'll see what we can do anyway and have a little bit of fun. Got a 13 laps race set up, so we'll get a little bit of practice, which I obviously need. But yeah, with my son all week, he's been off his spring break or his March break from school. So I took advantage of that, took some time off. Woo! Jeez, I just tried to read the chat and drive at the same time. Suspension down. Oh yeah, you're talking about the new updates, Ian, I think, eh? Can I change the font? I wonder if I can change the font in this chat. Let's see. Chat. How do I change the font? Ian? Can I make it bigger? I can't seem to make it bigger. I know there's probably a way. Yeah, well, I've been posting on my Facebook page some updates as it goes there. And I'm looking for that Porsche, the Porsche shot content, as you probably already know, knowing me. I'll wait just with bated breath on that new Porsche content to come out. I think it's cup cars there. I think it's going to be an amazing series, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. I only really have today, and then I'm back on the road tomorrow, actually. So it's my son's mother's birthday, and so actually I have some time behind the wheel. Just a nice change. I gotta find out how to change the font on that, because I mean, I can kind of read it, but if I can't read and drive like this, I need a little bit bigger. I know there's a way to do it. I gotta get my Yeti mic going. I gotta get my Yeti mic going and learn this track too. It's like getting the time, dude, as I'm sure you know. Time is yeah, the suspension model, actually, I posted about the suspension deal there, and what they're doing with that. They're actually going to start being able to pick different tire compounds. So it's going to be kind of nice. But a little bit of push there anyway, no matter how you look at this setup. I was kind of hoping to see it before, like while I was on March break, or while I was off work, but it's not going to happen. But hopefully by the time I get back, I mean, say it's a March release, and I hope that, you know, these guys don't turn into the, yeah, it's a March release, and then it's like March 31st. Well, it's March. Like, no, it's friggin' April, dude. March 31st. I don't know why they play with it like that. Just pisses people off. I'm gonna say it's a March release. Don't wait till, you know, the end of March. Say it's April. And then if it happens in early March, the end of March, then people are happy. But when you say March release, then all of a sudden, you know, it comes by and it's like March 31st. People are like, what the hell? Scammed us. Let me get a couple of laps in here, and we're gonna. Did it again. So I know you were telling me you're improving your Bathurst times. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm not sure if I told you or not. I actually picked up the load cell for my Elite pedals there, and what a difference! I put the big bumpers in, the hard bumpers. I didn't like it. I don't know what people find so great about the, you know, having the brake pedal so stiff. It's just not realistic. The brake pedal wouldn't be that goddamn stiff. I mean, it's just. I mean, it doesn't move. I mean, I was like, you know, what was I gonna do? Put my foot through the goddamn plate? It just doesn't make sense. Actually, got a friend of mine on the race room just a while back, and just starting out in sim. What did they post here? Oh yeah, I know, but why don't they? I hear what you're saying. I hear that argument all the time, Ian. Yeah, I'd rather have a better version of it than, you know, releasing it too soon and stuff. But okay, I get that. But you know, you can't tell me that 2 weeks is going to make life or death. And if so, they think it's that, then say April. And then when they get it out at the end of March, then people are happy. But for me, I just think it's just kind of, I don't know, not douchey, but just kind of hypey. I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me. But yeah, anyway, I got the load cell, dude, and what a difference. Love it. Love it. I have, but yeah, a buddy of mine, I got him and start doing some Oculus Rift and stuff. I was gonna go Oculus today, and I just like, no, I want to set all that stuff up, and just not paying attention. Trying to read. I gotta find a way to get this font a little bit bigger. Yeah, I get that, Ian. I know as a programmer. I know you're a programmer. But what I'm saying is, you know, don't give yourself, as a company, give yourself the buffer and say, internally, you're saying, and actually, you know what? There's already been releases out there. They've already handed these copies out. So, early release. And don't seem to be very buggy at all. But anyway, but as a company, you say, okay, look, you know what? We can get this out in March, but we're going to say April. And then when it comes, the end of March, then to us, the public, we're going, yay, they got it out ahead of time. And we're so happy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Vern? Let's see. Yeah. Gotta find on the tablet. Nah, I tried that. Tried that finger thing, dude. Just not liking it. Trying to find the way. I can exit the chat here. See if I can get into my settings. It's gotta be a font setting. I mean, really. It's gotta be. That's just. It's gotta be a font setting. Yeah, it's not doing the finger, spread thing. I'm sure there's like a. Oh, you know what? It's in my tools here. Just one sec. Let's see. Let me get in the settings. Display. Screen timeout. Icon frames. Screen zoom. Oh, screen zoom and font. All right. Screen zoom. Font style. Tiny. Huge. Well, I don't want it huge, but I don't want it too small. I want to be able to see the motherfucker. I just swore, Ian. Yeah, I'm such a good mood now in this goddamn. Now, as long as when I go back into the actual application, YouTube application, I'm actually gonna be able to have bigger font. We'll see. I mean, in my menu, I have bigger font. Should have done this tablet thing much longer ago. Okay. Woo! I think it worked. I think it worked. Oh, that's a little bit better. There we go. Maybe I should have went for huge. Damn, I'm getting old, Ian. Yeah, I get that. I get that, my friend. My friend. I totally get what you're saying. Totally get what you're saying about, they got to get it right. But that's what I'm saying is, if you're worried about that, then don't say, March, if you're going to put it out at the end of March. Give yourself the buffer. And actually, I don't know if you recall, this stuff should have, the initial release was what, back in November, December for the Porsche content? I remember George saying that the other content was a little bit delayed, but it was going to be right behind it. Like he figured right back in the new year. Yeah, so we're coming in the end, not to the end of March, so 4 months. But you know, at the end of the game, you know, you want the good content, that's for sure. And that's one thing about these guys. Oh, I'm way out of my where I should be. That's one thing about these guys is that they always, you know, the content is, you know, basically flawless compared to a lot of other developers that put shit out. You know, I mean, not just like, I mean, Project Cars, for example. Project Cars could learn, you know, Slightly Mad could learn a lot, a thing or two from the work ethics of Sector 3, you know. Woo! Alright, I gotta find out what I'm doing here. I gotta work on the setup, I know that. I don't think I shut things down and lost all changed. Well, I want to get a couple laps in anyway to see how it feels. Get a couple good laps. Yeah, first quarter still. I know, we're kind of pushing the envelope of the first quarter thing. We're right at the edge of it almost. We're getting our new budget soon, even at work. We'll be getting our new... Everybody will be happy, you know, we'll get new budgets, training budgets. Speaking of which, I'm training next week, going to London. Not London, England, I wish. Oh, Jesus. Dive bomb. Dive bomb the AI. Yeah, I headed to my London and training health and safety seminar for a few days. So actually I'll be gone for, you might as well say, the whole week. Come back on Friday. So I was kind of hoping to get a lot more racing in than I did. Sim time. I attempted to put the car back on VLN there, Nords, and take a crack at my time, try and get it better. I got it better a little bit, but not where I wanted to be. Just wasn't in it. Yeah, I got a lot of. I hit my. As I was mentioning, I got a friend of mine at work friend. I've known him for quite a few years now. Anyway, I got the Rift, and I was telling him about the Rift, so he got the Rift, and then I was telling him, once he got the Rift, I said, well, you know, you got to get into some racing now. So he got some racing in, and he got this little game. Anyway, so now he's really getting into the racing stuff, so quite happy he's going that direction. And just gotta feel the tracker. So I told him, I said, get your ass into race room, because it's you know, can't go wrong. I mean, it's free. You can play to your heart's content. You can even get yourself involved in competitions, win shit, and you don't even have to spend a dime. Just a little bit of your time. And the physics are amazing. I don't think doesn't beat iRacing physics insofar as the front end of iRacing is. They've done an amazing job. I've never felt anything like that as far as the front end of the car. But there's nothing in the ass end. Whereas race room, I mean, you get everything, right? You get the full meal deal. I love that Mustang though, eh? Isn't that sweet? Oh, the brake check on me. Come on, baby. Oh, I'm down to 16. Oh my god. Gotta get better than this. Get to know the track. Woo! Was he just sitting there in the middle of the track? No, he didn't. Oh my, the angry. Oh, come on. Now, how slow do you gotta go, Mr. Mustang? You don't have to go that slow. Look, see? Come on. Now, Ian. No, we've debated this before. But if I wasn't behind that Mustang like that, he would have went right through there. If he was chasing my ass, he would have went right through. Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. Alright, I gotta play around with this a little bit. Love it, love it. I miss it. Once I get my ass in the seat, I realize how much I miss it again. And then, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I promised a friend of mine today. Well, I promised, but I mean, I said to him we're trying to get into some GTA. Yeah, GTA on the PS4. So we're gonna do that today. Let's see. I gotta catch up on your comments here, there, Ian. Jesus, you're writing up a book here, my man. You wrote me a book. Let's see. It's better. Yeah. I got that part. Yeah, still first quarter. I got that. I'm trying to see where I'm at with you. I'm sure they calculated the deadline. Yeah, I know. I'm sure they did. But I'm very excited to get this. That's another thing, right? I'm like a kid in the candy store. Kid waiting for Christmas, man. I want my friggin' Porsche content, and I want it right now. Not later. Coming to London. I wish I was going to that London, like London, England, but no. As I was mentioning, it was just about an hour or so away from my home. I got a rental. I picked it up today. Get a rental, hotel, all that kind of stuff. So we gone for the week. We got a day tomorrow prep, getting everything ready. Then we, deliver the course in over 2 or 3 days and pack everything up, and next day I'll drive home, and that'll be my weekend there, my week. I know how. You think I've never been in this Mustang before? I'm trying to learn this track, Ian. You come into this track. I'm trying to learn this track. Ray the rental. Oh, Race the rental. Yeah, I wish. I rent one. I gotta get this racing. I just gotta let me get a good little racing. First, I gotta see what the hell my thing is doing here. Oh yeah, I gotta stiffen this thing up a bit. Stiffen it up. Stiffen it up, Ian. 125, 150. So we're gonna stiffen that up too a bit. Let's go. Oh yeah, a couple clicks. 140, and then I'll do 1, 2 to make it even. We're gonna bring down that a little bit, that a little bit. We don't need all that camber. Probably don't even need it that much. I think that screws me more than anything. And we're gonna bring this down. Almost touches the ground. When you watch the videos, it's already touching the ground pretty much. And then 175, 195. So it's already got a pretty stiff roll. We're going to stiffen it up a little bit more. We're going to make it even all the way around. We're going to put a little bit more brake pressure for sure. I'm going to do a 60, 25 rear. We'll try that. And then I'm going to open up my final drive a little bit. I'm sure there's a lot more I could do with it, but we'll just leave it with that for now. Yes, and we'll just call it Triple X. Pornographics setup. Alright, you find it then, dude. You find it. Tell me what the setup for this is. Yeah, get on there and tell me what a good setup for this thing is. I want to know. Yes, steering. Oh, we're gonna go a little bit more up on the multiplier because my wheel can take it. For sure. Steering lock 28. Oh, yeah, we're going up on the steering lock a little bit more. I like having a little bit faster, so at 28. We'll go to 32 and we'll go off and we'll save that. And brake bias. I don't know where I'm at with that. I think I'm gonna need to change that around a little bit as well, but we'll see. With the load cell now, it's just so much, so much difference. It opens up a new world for sure. And actually, I'm gonna go one more click. I'm gonna be too tight on that any roll. We'll see. We'll save it. Reload. Yeah, help me. Am I turning a little bit, maybe? Yeah, I'm trying to get take off as much camber as I can. I mean, especially if I got the ass end like that. I mean, it'll help that it'll help the turn around, you know, turn the car around. But it actually gives me a ton more takeoff grip. That's actually what I did with. Remember when we were way back and we were doing the Merc on. We're doing the Merc on Zolder, and I was having a hell of a time getting the time down. And I mean, that, I don't know if you remember. I got within about a half a second of you. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so nice. So much better. So much better. Anyway, it's like I'm learning to set up these cars a little bit. Still got a little bit too much sway though. That's kind of a little washy on me. Ooh, there we go. Let the tires warm up. Anyway, so I was like a second and a half behind you, and I wasn't having much luck bringing the time down. And then what I ended up doing was I took a big chunk of the camber out. I think I got too much front brake bias. A little bit more to the rear. Anyway, yeah, I took a big chunk of the camber out and pushed in the rear, and next thing you know, I pulled within, I think, about a half a second of you. So, that was little old me. Alright, let's see if we can get a couple of laps in there. Anyway. Yeah, better keep that tissue box. Yeah, I think I got a little too much front brake bias. We'll see. It's hard to tell after one lap. I think I do. Way to heat tires up anyway. Yeah, I got a little too much ass end. Ass end's coming around on me too easy. That's okay. I can fix that. Nice, like, you know, the wheel that I have now. With this Abato rig, really works well because it's such a solid mount. The way I have it in there, the actual feedback from the base travels through the frame, travels through the frame of the rig, and I can feel it in my seat when I'm going over the rumble. I can feel it in the seat of my pants, like my ass. I can feel it. Just pretty cool. I mean, it's almost like having a butt kicker. You know what I mean? The best way to learn, actually, too, is try to stay behind these AI. They're going to give you a rough idea what the line is. Without all the brake checks. They're not necessary. I like this track, actually. It's been a lot of work to learn it, but... See? Come on. No need of that business. No need of it. Salty AI. Oh, and I picked up a pair of BMW driving shoes. Or not BMW, but Puma. I got the BMW colors on the logo. Leather. Couldn't find the speed cats. I'm making it discontinued, unfortunately. Look at this guy, look. Get behind the BMW, not that he's going to be much better. I can't complain because, you know, RaceRoom, in my opinion, has the best AI out there. Even our Factor beats our Factor AI. What am I doing? I miss, oh, okay. Have fun though. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's free butt kicker. Well, I mean, it's not crazy prominent, but like I can feel it when I go over the rumble strips. It goes right down into frame, and then it travels right up into the seat where I can feel it in my ass a little bit. So it's kind of neat. Like it's woo, breaking free. Tires are breaking free. See, that's one thing where iRacing still doesn't have it. Apparently, with the direct drive wheels, it's much better. I mean, I get their point as to why they don't put the force feedback into the ass of the car, because, you know, through your wheel, because you shouldn't be feeling the ass of the car through your wheel, but I don't like it. Passing you again. This American pie. Oh, there's a red limiter. Oh, see, now he's all in a big hurry to get into that corner. See that? Normally he would have just he'd be all like Skittles, you know, chicken shit going in there. And then, like I said, now I'm past him. They go right through. So I don't care what anybody says. They set it up like that. AI to cheat. Be bad. AI is bad. Bad AI. Oh! Is that stuck? Oh my god. I got all... Oh, double. Oh my god. What did I do? What did I do? It's not easy to race and drive it, or race and read at the same time. say you shouldn't text and drive, but you should definitely not read and drive at the same time. Especially in a car doing 250 kilometers an hour. Yeah, so I needed a little bit more bite on the ass end, but great straight line. Yeah, I mean, I still have some ways to go in getting this to where I want it to be. Like, I gotta get that shifter thing figured out. Like, my God. Thrustmaster, they're pigs. I gotta tell you, the way they do it, right? You know, they make it so that they are the sole proprietor of those parts. You can't source them out. Like, you have to get through them. Like the cable for the shifters from France, and it's like, I don't know, they want like $100 to fix the goddamn thing. And I'm thinking, you gotta be kidding me! I can buy a brand new one when it goes on sale for $150. With a new warranty and everything. So I like, you know. And then a buddy of mine, the same buddy I was telling you about earlier, this potentiometer went, or is gone. And you just can't put any old potentiometer into, apparently, according to the forums. You have to have theirs. Well, they have, like, you know, something that should be like $5. It's just a little freaking wheel thing that turns around in there, and measures the distance. You know, one little tiny little part, and they soak you. Like, it's like, I don't know, he says 50 or $60 for one of them. I don't know. It's crazy money. I think for 3 it was going to be $100 or something like that. For 3 of them, and each one does its own little thing. So unfortunately, they're making Thrustmaster. It's getting a bad name for itself because, I mean, look, they got good kit for the money, but they don't promote people fixing it. It's like they are the sim racing of printers, you know? Don't bother fixing it, or don't bother going out and refilling go and get new color cartridges. Just buy a whole new printer. It's cheaper than replacing the cartridges. It just doesn't make sense. So their stuff is throwaway, and that's, I mean, unless it's under warranty. Even then, they don't have the best ones. I've had a few items now that a history with the Thrustmaster that had some problems. Worm gear in my T300. Of course, they won't even sell that to you. You have to send your wheel in, so you know how much that costs. That costs almost as much as the wheel costs. So you don't fix it. Forced to buy new. So the way I see it, like Fanatec, I can't afford the big stuff that's out there. But Fanatec's the way to go from now on, dude. I'm telling you. It's just, you put a Fanatec shifter beside the Thrustmaster shifter, and you look at the insides, there's no comparison. No comparison on the build. And I love this wheel, dude. I love this wheel. Is sweet. Feels good. Works good. Except with GTR2 and Project Cars. That's not the wheel's fault. That's Project Cars, dude. They're being dicks. Not fixing their shit. Just like on Project Cars 1. I'm not going to get a lot of sponsors this way talking smack about them. Oh well. Not that I ever would get that anyway. But I mean, they're just friggin', I want to soak you for your cash. And I get they're a business and they gotta make money. not trying to get caught up here in my reading. Or an orgasm, yeah. Yeah, actually, I got into the GTR2, I think it's called. And I have it in my thing there anyway. So I think I tried setting it up before. So remember I was saying about Project Cars? Got to get decked out with gear, man. Good to know. Yeah. Yeah. So remember I was telling you about Project Cars, and it doesn't recognize my pedals. So in Project Cars, you go into the menu and you have because I have the pedals right into the PC, better resolution, right? So anyway, they have it where it's when you do that, they have a section in there in the Project Cars, and it says separate pedals. So that's what I do because it's not into my base, and of course it doesn't work. I tried 6 ways to Sun, it doesn't work. Go into the forums first, and this is typical SMS bullshit. So I looked at an older post where they basically, the mods berated this guy upside down, inside out, put him through everything under the sun. Did you restart your computer? You know what I mean? Basic, bullshit that they put you through, even though hey, you've done it, right? And they just put you through that whole process, right? And treat you like you don't know what you're talking about. And of course, it's whatever you're doing something wrong. So this guy's trying to explain to him. So look, he's a level 1 technician. I don't know whatever he is. He says he knows a little something about computers, but anyway, so they put in. He says, look, I'm done. Everything they tell him, he said, look, I'm doing it, or I've done it, and it doesn't change it. Well, it's got to be something in your computer. It's a file. Have you down to a point where they're getting them to, uh, dump Project Cars, like delete it and then reinstall. Can you imagine the time? The time they put into this guy. The put him through hell. So at the end of it, well, nobody else is having problems, which there were. It's your issue, right? So I'm looking in and I'm trying to find other threads on this, and of course, same form, different area. I see another thread, and it's going another dude, same problems, right? Going, pedal's not working. So anyway, this mod comes on, known issue. It's a known issue. Working on it. This is back in 2000 or I think it was late 2017, 18, beginning of 18, and no follow up to that thread at all. Not one. Other people have been posting in there going, I'm having similar issues. And, it reminds me of Project Cars 1, where the initial Project Cars, where if you brought up anything that made them look like they weren't doing their shit, then they would just, swoop in a bunch of vultures that would encompass you, and then provoke you and poke and prod you and berate you and do all these things to make you kind of go away because they don't want you talking or saying anything negative about their product because they think that their product is badass. So and I've seen it before so many times. I've seen them gang up on people. I've seen other, and they're not the only ones. Set of Corsa is Kunos does a similar tactic as well. Anyway, so it comes down, after berating this other dude, telling him that his computer's shit or it's his equipment or whatever, they finally come out with, well, it's a known issue, and then never approach it again. So the people with wheels like I have, $1,000 wheel, are left with going, okay, so what the F do we do now? Do we are we just supposed to go out and buy a new wheel and stuff because you can't get your game to work? You can't get your shit to work? So anyway, I find it kind of interesting, and you know, and it doesn't seem to really, you know, the only people that I think that have any oh, you lagged out. The only people I think that have any uh, uh, have any credit, not credibility is the wrong word, that have any uh, sense of goodwill and honesty, and I guess it comes down to credibility, um, and just all around decent people, decent developers, has been Sector 3. Right? I mean, they've been amazingly, um, and not only unheard of the type of participation they have. Like, look at George. You know, he totally participates. He gives the information when he has and has it, or when he can, and it's just an amazing fellow to deal with, and without spilling the beans on everything, of course, and it's just genuine. You know what I'm saying, Ian? Just genuine. Yeah. Well, and it bothers me because Project Cars, you know, I got the game and I bought a whole bunch of content and I can't play it. Can't do it like usual, right? And it's like Project Ones, and then you get suckered in, and then you go in, you get it again, and it's like the fool me once, shame on me, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. I'm having a George Bush moment there, and fool me a third time, and just, you know, you're a fucking idiot, and I'm, you know, or I'm an idiot and you're an asshole. You know, so I mean, there won't be a third time with Project Cars. I can tell you if they don't get their act together. And anyway, just my rant, I guess, about little things that are going on. JF is there all the time. JF, who the heck is JF? If anybody has any problems, they're there to respond in minutes. Yeah. Oh, and Sector 3. Yeah. Yeah. I like George. I mean, he's a great fellow, and he puts it out there. The people that there's one dude there, just arrogant as, you know what, just a prick, and they get this way because they get a certain amount of following, and it happens with a lot of people, I guess. That it comes with the money and it comes with this prestige, and people, you know, they get their fan base and they think nothing can happen to them and stuff, and you know, and it's the same thing. I did a video a while back on the dude at Kunos, and just the horrible way he treated and I was treated in there, for simply asking a question. So, but it was right when they're going through a buyout, and it was right in that time. They didn't want any negative, and there was an issue with whatever it was that they're having. I think it was the PS4, the console content, and just rude bastards. Anyway, and they got us in a rock and a hard place. Now I will say, iRacing now, that has been um, much better. iRacing, good base, great bunch of people. And to be honest, I mean the other sims are. It's because I have them. I want to try to get some money out of it by using them. But the more I get into iRacing, the more I'm pushing myself away from the other sims. I will always keep Race Room back in my heart, right? I mean, I'll always keep that there with them. So what I said, I got too much front brake bias, so I'm gonna take a little bit out. Not that much, Greg. Dummy. There we go. Couple percentages out. What do you think? Take a couple out. Maybe I'll reduce. No, I'm gonna keep that up, but I'm gonna reduce. I should reduce my pressure just a little bit. And I do have a little bit too much there. A little bit of swing in my swing. We'll do that and that. And whoa, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a little tighter here, all the way around. And have you come up with anything on this, Ian? I'm counting on you here. Help me through this, dude. Get that preload down. Like you said. You think of anything else? Okay. You get testing then. Stop talking to me. Get testing. 8th. I'm not even on the leaderboard. I'm not even doing that. I don't want to be embarrassed. Alright, once you get it figured out, you give me your setup and then I'm going to see what I can do. Make it fair. Because you're a much better person when it comes to setups than I am. Alright. We got 8 minutes left in this. Alright. Let's get a couple. Where am I? I'm 13th in this stupid thing here. 138. Alright. Oh my god. I'm 3 seconds behind you, dude. Alright. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna get serious now. Now I got traffic though too. Got lots of traffic here. You'll bring 138 down. You get down into 136s. I know you will. Feels a little bit better now. Just made a couple corrections there. Oh yeah, coming out of there. Much better. Corner exit. I'm gonna have a good little race with these AI. Put on a little show here if we can. I love this little Mercedes, so... You know what I was having a lot of fun with? Is that Opal the other day. That Opal's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. Stiffen it up. Much better. Stiffen the dampers up. Yeah, push over, Red Rover. Send Ian right over. Yeah, bitches, here we go. Oh yeah, it's coming out of the pits. Oh, I just screwed that up. Oh, I'm so terrible. 138, eh? Alright. Oh, there's Opals right on my ass. Look at them. Meanwhile, they'd be breaking through there. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm not paying attention. Pay attention, Greg. Pay attention. Yeah, I gotta learn this track. Okay. I'm gonna get serious now. I know this is kind of my outlap right now, so I'm not too worried about it because I screwed it up. It feels much better, those corrections I made, that's for sure. Much better. The Oculus. Boom! Hear that backfire. Oh, yeah. Yep, there we go. Okay, this is the lap right here. This is the lap, Ian. Coming after you. Slowed down way ahead of myself. Way too far back. I'm getting old, Ian. I remember we were having a conversation, I think it was you or maybe it was Michael, about braking. And the lockup, different percentages of lockup depending on your steering angle. It's made me a little bit more aware of it. Try to be conscious of it. Scheiße. Come on. Really? Did I just screw that up? Man. I like this track though. I just gotta get used to it. I mean, I could probably start in the back and then work my way up. Just do a race. I'd like to see what kind of a time I can. Let's see what kind of a time I can dig out of this bitch. Oh. Yeah, I gotta get my braking point down. I'll find out where my braking points are. That's the hardest part. I think even on tracks like this, it's kind of weird. There's not a lot of features to. I'm a features guy. I gotta. Look at there they go. Before, remember I was coming out of there, my tail was all tail happy. Who's up in front of me? Stuck. I'm gonna try to dive bomb that. Yeah, you can get away with that stuff a little bit more. Get on it. Get in on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. No purples. No purples, Ian. It's not good. No purples. That braking's much better. I changed that around a little. Changed my braking bias around. Alright. This braking point down here at the stretch I gotta figure out. 6! Oh, I got it down low. Look at this guy, look at what the hell does he think he's doing? Whoa! Woo! What a catch. No purples though, no purples. Well, I must be getting something. The purple. Oh, scheiße. Did it again. Alright. What am I down? 140. Oh my god. Yeah, what's your setup? What's your setup? Drop this guy. Oh, it's the end. It's the end. I was just practicing. Alright, anyway, I think I don't know if I'm gonna qualify. I think I'll just start in the back. 13 laps. I don't know if it's enough or not to get through. We'll see. End session. Yeah, make sure I got enough fuel. And I'm just doing like a 13 lapper. 13 laps. little extra food there, 2 liters in there. The rest of the car feels okay. I just gotta stop messing up. Could probably be a little stiffer, but it seems to be. Again, I'm pretty happy with it, to be quite honest. They definitely, I mean, they're just chomping at me down. I think they have a little different gearing. Maybe I'm a little too high in the final drive, just like I was getting towards the end. And look, there's a huge jump here. Sense. 724. So I'm going to go back up. I should go to 722. I'm not getting it. Oh. Must be 1020. 4. Yeah, that's what I was telling you. You can get into 136s for sure. What do you think of 135s? Yeah, it's look, you know, a lot of the time it's just you really got to get to know the track, but I don't have that time today. So we're gonna end the session. Now we're just gonna race and see what I can do. I'm behind. I'm from behind. I'm like the underdog here, right at the back of the pack. Here we go. Green, green, green. Here we go. Big gaggle. The big gaggle. I'll try and do this nice and without. I know they're AI, but I'm still gonna try and respect their. Respect them. Just do this like smash up derby. You're not gonna. Oh, here we go. You're not gonna kind of get anywhere. Wear out my tires. 13 laps pushing that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the hell was that? Oh, come on. That just wasn't right. But I'm wondering, Ian, if... Well, I guess I can't change it. I wanted to change my transmission. Okay. Here we go, green, green, green. I'm at the end of the highway, looking for an inn. Oh, a couple of positions here. Here we go. Guys. Trying to stay on the outside here. I gotta put it down in the neutrals. That's really stupid of me. I think I can hear too much. I gotta play with the sounds a bit. I can hear the opponent's vehicle too much. I can't hear my own vehicle the way I should. Yeah, they're Uber playing. They're pulling right away from me. Not about winning. Yeah, I think the gearing is too high or low, whatever you want to call it. Let's go! Reggie's here to play! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, those guys. That's not my fault. The AIs are playing around with each other. Ooh, they're aggressive. Look at that, bastards. They're certainly aggressive. Love it. Look at that. Yeah, I think I got the wrong gearing choice. Might have to change it. 27th. I don't know if I have enough laps. The way it's going so far, we'll see. Not putting it in the neutral will help. Third, when I go to fourth, it really pops down a little bit more than I'd like anyway. Too much brake into that corner. I'm panicky. Whoop. Long race, 15 laps. There's gonna be some fighting going on up there anyway. I'll catch up to them. This is a fun track. I like this. We should give them more cars on it. Get them maxed out for cars. Still pretty good, I guess. Gearing's too low, or too high, I should say. Need a lower gear. Get up there, get up to the gears much quicker. Come on, baby. Boss. Get up there though, 23rd. I go through much faster there, I think, than I am. I don't know why, it just kind of scares me. Not scare me, but you know what I'm saying. I think can't go through it as fast as you really can. This is actually pretty good. This is I don't know, like Singapore. I think it's the other one that I do, the China track or whatever the hell it is. It's right up there with that track. I like it. Not as good as my fast roaster. Yeah, I'm way. My gearing's way too low. That's why they're gonna change that. Why they're able to pull away from me. Gotta fix that. Next race. Look at this. Yeah, we'll fix that. Sure. Got a good race going. A lot of fun though, man. This is. I forget how much fun it is, you know. Get away from it a while. Get a good race, you know. They're, yeah, I are pretty much adapted to me a bit. Oh no, no. Oh, I thought he was gonna put me back. Okay. Anyway, that's fine because what I want to do is we're gonna quit. I hate to say it. I'm gonna start it over again because what I want to do is I want to from the race. And because I want to change the transmission up. And we'll start it up again. We'll go right to race. Because that's not a battle I should be having like that. So is there anybody else in here? I don't know if there has been or not. Oh, Ian. YouTube. Abide by the guidelines. Screw the guidelines. Jesus. Really? Come on. Stuff that goes on YouTube. Real anything I'm doing. That's for sure. Alright, so I know what I gotta do here. I gotta bring this back this way, I think. And just want to see in that straight stretch. Make sure I'm going the right way. I can never get this shit figured out. A little bit of swag. Probably stiffen it up a little bit more. I can feel a little bit of body roll there. And my dampers. Just want to see what the straight line is here. Yeah, I think that's all I need. I do have a lot of body roll going on there. So, you know, this is as much about racing as it is trying to get to the setup, right? And we're gonna click, clickety click. Either do it that way. That's everything. That's all balls in right there. I can't put any more in there. What I could do though is click, click, clickety click, and leave my bumper be down. I don't want to max it out. So 110. What does it give me? Oh yeah, 110. Okay. It still gives me I'm not full, but I mean there's not. You can get away with a rather stiff setup here. I mean you just can. No problem at all. I guess you can't really take a screenshot and send it to me, can you? Can you? Oh, you can't, can you? Well, how far am I off from your setup? Am I way off from what you got going on? Like, what's the differences? 7 and 7 for your bumps, really? Bump and rebound? Toe. Minus 15. Really? Okay. So 7 all the way around? I think this track could take a lot stiffer setup in the bumps, to be honest. Yeah. It's softening, huh? They go down on the bump, eh? Bump and rebound. Yeah. Yeah, I think 7, isn't that that was default, I think. Isn't it? Yeah. I think it could take, personally. Anyway, we'll try yours. Yeah, you like throwing your car in, don't you? Plus 10 in the rear. Okay, yeah. I agree with that. 3, yeah. You like your camber. Okay. That's actually default. In the rear 1.9. Okay. Groovy. Brake pressure. Oh yeah, your brake pressure and bias. Oh no, sorry. Ride height. I jacked mine down. I could probably even go lower because I'm not bottoming it out at all. Not that I can see anyway. Springs 125 and 95. Really? Wow, that's quite a soft setup. All right, I'll try it though. 125 and then 95. Okay. What's your ride height and stuff? Yeah, let's see what the difference in how the car feels to me. The way you know what you. I mean, everybody. 170 and 20. Yeah, overall, you're much. Your setup is way soft. Yeah, I mean, everybody has their feel, right, and what they think is. I just see what your balance is. That's why I'm more curious about. See how you balance out the car. 54 and 46. So you can put a little bit more in the rear. See, I checked it down a bit to the rear as well, but yeah, that's a good move there. 50-20. Oh, really? Okay. That's a place where I have trouble is actually figuring out the diff a little bit. One preload. Interesting. All right. What's your training? Yeah, but see what I find out when it gets too soft, you get a lot of you get so much roll in the car that you're overcorrecting, you know, the car coming back and forth on you, like a teeter-totter. You know, it's just like back and forth, back, like, you know, that kind of thing I get into. I don't like that. But anyway, we'll give it a try. Your gearing? Just out of curiosity. Like I'm using 1037 as my final. And this might all work together, like, I don't know. I mean, I'll find out in a sec. Oh yeah, what was your ride height? Did you just put it to the ground? Come on, everybody down, get with it. Come on, everybody. 1036, okay. 10-4, 1036, okay. And what about your ride height? Yes, I know. You're perfect, Ian. I'm sorry. I'm not as good as you. I have to overcorrect. Because I'm not putting it in the corner the right way. I gotta still learn. I'm still learning. You know, I don't touch it for a month or two lately. I'm kind of mad at myself about that because I gotta force myself to get in this goddamn seat. Over here. Alright. Yeah, I know, but in order, I gotta see the corner. My eyes don't see like the young man that you are. Young, strapping fella. I'm 52 years old. Right? I'm an old man. My eyes aren't the way they used to be. Neither are my reflexes. So what'd you do? Getting older is not an excuse. Yeah, when you get there, you let me know. All right. So what was your ride height? Someone told me your ride height. Just 20 years. You know, I've had that conversation with my my mother one day, who is just 20 years older than I am. Yeah, I used to have that conversation. I used to hear that. Used to say to me, "Wait till you get older, Greg." Like, yeah, Ma, live forever. So you're 50. So you're 32. Oh my God, Ian, what I wouldn't give, dude. What I wouldn't give. 32, much different person back then. Better shape. I wasn't wearing glasses back then, Ian. Didn't even wear glasses back then. Anyway, yes, but 911 ride height. Probably can go lower. Have it. 911. 911. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm gonna keep my ride height because you're so soft there. I want to bring my ride height down so I have some stability. So let's give this a try. I'm kind of interested to see how it feels for me. And yeah, I still got to learn. Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. Especially if I start creeping up on your time. You'll have to boogie. You won't like that if But, okay, let's see. Let's see what you got here for me. I used to run, like running. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I used to love running the car at a softer setup a couple of years back. In the last, not even a couple of years, I mean, you know, always, I mean, for years I've always traditionally ran a softer setup. But over the years, I've been learning to run tighter and tighter tighter, or sorry, uh, harder and harder setups. And I have noticed that my times or my abilities have actually improved. If that makes any sense. Before I could never run. I could never run a. I could never run a hard. Whoa, my God, Ian! I could never run a hard setup. Alright. Well, if you've seen my setup so far, you know what you should do, Ian? Now, while I'm running your setup, you saw what my setup was prior to this. You should run my setup. Okay? We'll swap setups. It's very smooth. Okay. Because I'm curious now to see how you run with my setup. Okay? You do that for me? Oh, he scared me. Who is that? Who is that? Who is this? Is that Tim? Oh yeah, but it won't be hard to do. You can do it. Try it. It'll be fun. Like, it's like, not like we're swapping wives or something. Yeah, here's. Oh my God, I knew I was gonna do that. I damaged the car. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna save this setup before I go too far, because I'll go back to my setup in a bit. I want to go back and forth to see save. So this will be CCC instead of XXX. Okay. As soon as my keyboard kicks in, I got to get a new keyboard. Sorry, my life. Easy. Ian's. You're gonna put Ian ICS. Ian's custom setup. Okay. There we go. Yeah, all you gotta do is just go back. I mean, just pause and then scroll back a little bit. You'll see my setup. Here, I'll put it up for you. Okay, because I just saved your setup. Okay. Wait. I'll put my setup back in. There. This is what I was doing. Now, I think at the end of the day, I'm going to marry your setup with my setup. Because there's some things that I think I really like about it. Not that I've really used it too much right yet, but I could tell right off the bat. So, bringing the toe down, bringing a little bit more negative toe, the brake bias, and of course the diff. I really probably am gonna do that as a preload, but anyway, this is my setup. Just go take a screenshot of it, and then you put that into yours, okay? You missed a lot. It's right. I still have it up here. Here it is. Okay, you got it? Good. Now I'm going to go back to your setup. Ian's custom setup right there. I got a whole file for you, Ian. I'm going to actually do this with all my stuff, and we'll swap setups. Good. Okay, I put your setup back in. I'm gonna get back out on the track. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna end up racing with this setup, but I think I'm gonna, at the end of the day, I might marry the two. I want to see when you put my setup in, what you think. Now, I'll just warn you, it's gonna be very, it's a hard setup. I would consider this setup here probably more of a wet setup, you know, with a softer suspension. But we'll see. We'll see. I like how you, actually I like the brake bias so far. What did I have? 140 was my time prior. Got it down to 140. So we'll see what I can do with yours. It handles the curves a little bit better, for sure. Especially the harder, like I came too deep into that curve. Very tidy out of last turn there. Very tidy. Oh, Scheiße. I screwed the pooch on that one. My bad. I'm screwed up. That lap isn't validated. You wait, you'll probably be super fast now. I'm gonna be your Ian, I'm gonna be your engineer, your race engineer, okay? I'm gonna be your chief. You're gonna like my setup. Wow, this setup is like I said, I think that this would be a great setup for the wet. I don't know so much about here with this. Or maybe like North Life or something. You know, Green Hell. A lot of bumpies. This is a fairly smooth track when you think about it overall. And it has some elevation changes, but as a rule it's understeers. You think so? Well, you get simple change on that. I don't know, I find this is a little understeery. It's a little soft. Jesus. It's funny though, I mean, it really is relative, you know, to, I don't have the braking. Too much rear brake bias, I think. Stopping power, you got a lower. I think that yeah, this is, I can't. You think mine has more understeer? Wow, really? It's got good mid corner there. A couple of brake spots there. I find it has some really good mid corner. But I guess you kind of gotta be pretty bang on with interesting. It just has a little bit of, like it has that body roll feel, you know what I mean? Like, it's pushing, see? Oh, come on. I shouldn't need to do that. Try it again. Good lap, here we go. Good lap coming up. This is going to be the lap. The question is though, Ian, even with the understeer, are you faster or slower? Yeah, it's really got a lot of body roll, dude. It's got excellent mid-corner exit though, I'll tell you that. Mid-corner power. Just trying to lay down a good lap so I can compare. God damn. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't have the turn in though where I want it to be. Where I had it with mine, you know what I mean? Determined though to get a good lap. Shouldn't need to turn there. God damn, really? Oh, that was nasty. Friggin' Mustangs. I love the Mustang, but not the drivers. Screw my lap. Yeah, see, there's a lot of body roll. Too much curve there. My bad. I'm way off my timing too. No way, Ian. Ian. No way. Come on. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Oh, I can't even get a freaking lap in. Yeah. Okay, what did you get so far? Can't take any curb with it. Snap oversteer after gazillions understeer. Just can't really put my foot down. Really? See? Isn't that funny now? Because look at up there. Look at up there. Not one lap I've been able to record with yours. Hey? Interesting. That's really interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me, how much time do we have left in this? Oh yeah, lots of time. Alright. So, yeah, you're saying you have snap oversteer. That's where I feel I'm at, like with yours. So much body roll that when you're taking it into a turn, the car, the SN just starts, going. You say if you're going into a left turn, everything starts, pushing over to the right, gravity, for obvious reasons, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's like, yeah, and then I find understeer. So it's interesting to see how how we all interpret our how we feel that the car is feeling to us, how we perceive it. It's just really interesting. Yeah, 0.56 slower. 0.56? 0.5. So half a second lower. Can't get closer. Really? Dude, legit, I'm trying to get a lap in. Okay? So just here, let me take it again. Now, I would say, because I'm going to make a couple of corrections from change your diff setting up to the same diff setting you're running. So use my setup, change the diff setting, and the toe. Bring the toe to your toe setting. And fresh set of tires and see what we can do here. Alright, I'm going to go into deep concentration mode. See what I can do. Dude, I'm trying to get it, like I'm going to where I would normally, and in this exchange here, like it's not fast enough. Like I find, like the actual exchange, the weight transfer is not fast enough. Weight transfer is very sluggish. I love the mid corner, like it's got really, actually the whole corner with this car is very nice, like in these long sweepers and stuff, powering out. Oh my god, I just don't have any brakes, dude. I don't know, I can't run it without no brakes like that. You got everything in the back, and maybe that's how you're getting your turn in. I think that's how you're able to turn your car, because you have so much rear brake bias. There's nothing up front, and which is, I guess, you don't really need it, through the rest of it. But that long stretch, I mean, that's where you really need your brakes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change 2 more clicks back. I will put where I have my brake bias. Oh yeah, I know. And to be honest, your driving style is probably much better than mine. It's just that I'm too old to change that shit. Alright, I'm just gonna change. All I did was just 2 clicks up on the brake bias. See where we're at, okay? Too deep there. Anyway, go. This is gonna happen this time around. This is just the old lap anyway. How much fuel are you running? I'm running 13 laps of fuel. Wow. Dude, I just cannot do this. How much fuel are you running in your? Like I said, I'm running. I got 13 and a half laps of fuel. Are you running quality fuel? Okay, here we go. Come on, no, I can't. Alright, I think we're going to use him for a little bit of tow here. And we're going to dive bomb him. No, come on. Come on, baby. Bring it home. See that snap there? I guess you're used to that. Come on. Okay, it's gonna be my first. Okay. So I matched. I had 140 in the last one. Actually, it's probably a little bit faster. I was in the 140s, but I think it was like 142, like 140.2 or whatever, 2/10. 50 liters? Alright. Oh, you're doing that. You're doing the leaderboard thing. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my setup, but I'm going to keep your tow. I'm going to keep my brake bias, and I'm going to change the power diff, and I'm going to keep my transmission. Oh, 50-20, and then minus 15 and 10. Yeah, my 15. Minus 15 and then 10. Okay, and then. Well, so I said, I'll keep my brake bias and 50, 20. One click. Okay? Other than that, pretty much. Okay, that's all I did. I'm going to save that. Alright, let's see where I'm at. How much fuel am I running? I'm running 50 liters too. Okay. We have similar fuel setup. Now, see if I can get this 140. Yeah, See, with this setup, seems like it's like where I point it to go, it goes. Doesn't talk back to me. Well, what time of day are you running to? Alright, here we go. I can make a difference. A little bit. Yeah, I don't know where you're getting all that snap oversteer coming around out of the turn and stuff. It behaves perfectly for me. A little bit there. I'm pushing it though. $139. 9. Slowing down way before I need to. Ah, that's my bad. Anyway, so it's definitely interesting. An interesting experiment. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, you're fast. Yeah, like it was the transfer in the corners are great. So coming out, yeah, I find that you have. It's very smooth. Your transitions for your setup is nice and smooth coming out, especially two of the turns. So one where it goes through that straight through chicane, and then there's that kind of right before the nice little strong straight stretch in the back 40. So there's that turn there I find, and then also I find towards the end, the last turn before the straight, it was kind of nice through there as well. But overall, I think it comes down to, I guess you've heard many people talk about this, where they feel that it's very subjective, these setups, and we're kind of proving that, right? I mean, I think today we're having like a fun little experiment, because I know you're fast. You're a hell of a lot faster than I am, uh, especially these days. You weren't that much faster than me a year or so ago. But today you are because, obviously I'm not, haven't been at it the way I should be. And quite frankly, I don't even know if I'll be able to ever catch up to you maybe at some point, but I don't see it happening. I think that with the Oculus, um, that will definitely help me. I was just too lazy to put it back on today. Yeah, I think that it's strong enough. The track is smooth enough to take the stronger bumps. And like I said, I would just try my setup maybe, but take some aspects of yours where I would the um, tighten up the bumps, right? Stiffen your bumps up, and then um, personally, I would change out your brake bias a bit. The simple fact that coming down a straight stretch, you don't really have um, the brake control there. You don't have the stopping power. But and I found it kind of weird because I did about 5 or 6 laps with yours or a little bit more. So then I put it back to my brake bias, and then I went back into it, and then I'm finding that I'm braking way too soon. Like there's that much difference. Same power, same power, but the bias. You have more bias to the rear, and the car isn't slowing down as fast. So it's interesting, how you deal with that and how I deal with it. And then so when I switched it back over into my setup, I was braking way too early because I still had it in the back of my mind. So I mean, that 139, I think I can get it into the 138s, 137, maybe with time. But I don't know. What I'm going to do, though, I think is I'm going to go into the leaderboard. 136.5, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Actually, I'll quit this right now. I'll come back to that in a bit there. I just actually want to put a lap time down on the leaderboard just to see where you're at. I might even put a challenge down onto you. The leaderboard challenge is where I want to be, I guess. Um, oops. Um, leaderboard challenge. And then, come on, baby. I like this track, actually. I like this. This actually reminds me, it has the likability. Yeah, I mean, it does. I mean, my Bathurst, I think what it comes is for me is North Life, Bathurst, maybe Mid Ohio or Zolder, um, or Imola. But what I found was it kind of rates in excitability for me or likability is where is it here? Not Japan, not Shanghai, Japan. No, it is. Where is it the one I like? China. It's China, right? Well, I guess I wrote America. I gotta get back into that one. Where am I? Oh, maybe it was the one with this one. North Grand Prix. No, I'm looking for the one I normally have. Not Shanghai. Silverstone. Stowe. Ah, Shanghai. No. So it is Shanghai. Yeah, Shanghai. Uh, I love this uh, WTCC track. Um, I really like it. I didn't like it at first, but I love it now. And this track is growing on me like um, uh, Shanghai. Automost. Automost. Anyway, so we're going to go into that. And what I want to do is, all that. I don't even know why I did that. I need to do that. So where's my... I'm blind, I guess. There we go. Now, have you just... What did you use in the Evo, right? And, well, I don't normally... I'll take maybe for some good luck here. Okay. Get real. Oh, it's noon. Well, you can change your type of time of day, but you didn't. I'm sure you're at noon. Yeah. Well, that's a thing now. Too bad you weren't into iRacing or something. Because I'd like to, by next time when it rolls up next year or whenever it is, I want to be able to find a couple of people and do like a 24-hour. You know what I'm saying? Like and you know, you can swap out the cars, right? The drivers. All right, so the setup is there. Okay, good. So let's go. Ooh, it's daytime. Braking too soon. It's interesting how even the time of day can make a difference how you perceive the track. Waiting too long to come in there. Gotta find my... I gotta find a braking point that I can use here. Waited too long. Fourth. I see your name there though, Ian. Jesus. I'm all over the place here. Destroyed that slab. Alright, where's my next jump? 3 seconds. I don't think I'll be going down in the third. Yeah, I think yours, definitely yours is coming into that last turn there. Sure, really notice it. I'll figure it out though. Ooh, fastest so far. Come on, turn. I wonder if the tires and everything reset after each run, or they... I know there's no tire wear, but they get hot. Look at this snap. Snap, crackle, pop! The marbles. Ah! Ah! I think I just got a message there from a buddy of mine. I think he's back. He's back! Alright, one more lap here. I'm gonna see what my friend's ready to play some GTA. I got his message. Oh, you're coming out of there in first. I thought I'd try in second this time. Oh, drifted! Oh, lost some time though. It'll look good, but screwed it up. Anyway, I saw a thing come across. I wonder if Johnny Boy is ready. Oh, lols. It just gave me a lols. Johnny, are you ready? Alright, I think I might have to get into some GTA, my man. Time flies, I'm telling you. I'm doing this shit. I had a big problem with my goddamn mic and everything. Actually, I'm fourth, am I? I guess that fourth is fourth? Can't be a lot of people trying this. Yeah, but you're set up under steers as well. That's just me looking at my at your post. No other steer there, right? I didn't think I got oversteer. Power on oversteer, I should say. Gotta have something. See? That's not oversteer. Or that's not understeer, that's oversteer. I think I got more of that. Like, I mean, that's not understeer. Oh, nicer here. That's my bad. There's a couple corners here that I don't do very well in to begin with. Here, this is not too bad with the ones coming up here. Anyway, this has got to be my last lap, I think. Here is the one where I have a lot of trouble with. Yeah, I just screwed it up again. Alright. Have a look at the leaderboard. What's Johnny doing? Is he ready? Doesn't say. I know, I know. Drove listening to your car's engine sound. It's gonna hurt, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's a short list, I guess. Hey? But I'm in the top 5. Yay! Pictures up here, look at that. Where are you, Ian? 3rd. Oh. We're right on top of each other. The other dudes are with AIDS and stuff, I guess. There must be some other people in between us here. No? Everybody. Yeah, there's a couple of amateurs in here that are digging into the time, but they're on amateur settings. Gentlemen's Club. What the hell is the Gentlemen's Club? What is that? Anyway, huge gap here. Looks like there's not much further to go. Interesting. Coffin Dodger. Something tells me that's not his real name. Where's he in? There. Put your picture up here, Ian. Put your real picture in there. On the top. Pick the picture. Yeah. Malibu. Laps. 50,000 kilometers. Yeah. Who is this guy anyway? 26 days. Get the 934. Good car. Yes. Fourth overall. Well, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. I'm not 10th overall. No, sir. Look. These guys. This guy. 9th. See that? I'm actually 1, 2, 3. You're 3rd. I'm 4th. You can't count the amateur people. That's amateur hour. I am 4th overall. Where are you getting this 10th thing? Click the Mercedes picture on the top. What? Oh, this here? What about it? Oh, you're talking about all the cars within the class. I see. I see what you're saying. Well, how do we get all the cars there? DTM. Oh, I can just do it this way? All cars. That changes things, does it? Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm at the very edge here. Living on the edge. So what do I got to do here? Get in the comfort zone. Hey, I'm the top Canadian. I'm always, pretty much always the top Canadian. I see. I see where you're getting at. Well, in that case, yeah. So where are you then? Oh, yeah. You're 4th. Yeah, well, there's a big gap, right? It goes like, well, I guess it comes out at 30. I'm 39, 38, 38, 37, 36. Oh, there's 35. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty fast. What's he using? The BMW. Interesting to see. I might try it out. Somebody's actually got the Opal in here. Not doing too bad. He's ahead of me by, well, 7/10. I could get that guy. I could get him. Yeah. Don't ya? Nah. Yes, he told me, my friend. He told me. Johnny, are you gonna play or what? There he is. Okay. I'll be on console in a sec. No. Scratch that. In a minute. Dude, I just haven't played this, and the time goes by so fast when you're doing this shit. But yeah, I mean, it'll be hard for me to get into. I mean, this is maybe achievable, usually a couple of seconds, but once you get to know it a little better and stuff. But other than that, no way. All right, I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna end this stream up, and I'm going to Yes. Actually, let's see the lap here. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream and then I'm gonna restart it up when we get into GTA. A friend of mine actually was just it was on special, and it was actually on special in Steam for a ridiculous price. I mean, it was just, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna grab it for PC as well, and I didn't. Thinking, I'll just grab it in a day or two. Gone. Right? It was like 75% off. Oh. The green and gold, I don't know. It really doesn't do anything for me. I know it's Nicky Tim's or Kurt Tim's car, but I might try and still play around a little bit more between your setup and my setup and see if there might be a better corner. I like to have better corner exits, that's for sure. I can throw it in there pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I'll be back at it. I'll be back at it later on. I'm picking anyway. All right, my man. You have a good one. And I'm gonna get out of here. Let's do this lap here. It is pretty hoppy though, the suspension. It's hopping around. Probably soften it up a little bit. I know, I like it. It worked for me, for the most part. See that? Boom. Could probably come a little deeper in there. I do now. Boom. Yeah. It's a good experiment though, man. All right. Time to fly. I'll talk to you later there, Ian. And maybe we'll get back on a little bit later on, okay, my friend? And the rest of the homies out there, we're going to sign off. We can get into some GTA. We'll start back up again. If we can get it going there. There we go. And I shut this off. Two watching. Yeah, I'm going to start it back up. I don't think I'm one of them. All right. Now I just got to get into OBS. So shut down. We'll see you later, guys.